Yo, what? I'm blind! Ah! These are 5 iconic main levels in Geometry Dash, and this is me, suffering while trying to beat them using filters that make it almost impossible to see. Starting with Stereo Madness. Psych! That's at the end of the video. Why? You'll find out later. Starting with Jumper. I spun the wheel to decide which filter I'm using and landed on Zigzag, which looks like this. It was super difficult at first, contrary to what I originally thought about Zigzag. I kept dying to the very beginning over and over, which I could normally pass every time. As I slowly progressed, I noticed a couple key things that would become big players in the future. Yo, they look like the things that stand in front of stores and then wobble, the balloon. I'll put a picture on screen. And that wasn't the only thing I noticed. No way, now there's the fish. They're like swimming towards me to try and kill me. Indeed they were. Little did I know though, the fish and the wobbly balloon men were one and the same! It makes so much sense! I need you to remember these fish, okay? They're very important later on. Okay, but seriously though, what are those wobbly balloon men called? Air danceable inflatable tube man. What? As I kept dying on Jumper, I realized I might not even be able to do this. The levels after this will only get harder, and this modifier isn't even hard, and the fish are after me anyway! Dying to the same spot over and over made me feel like I was making no progress, so I took a break to play something I knew I could make progress on. So you own a huge farm and are making tons of money. When one day, a tornado comes along and destroys it all. The only thing that survives is a single duck egg. So you have to train this duckling into a racing dunk, for some reason, to make enough money to rebuild the farm. Oh, that's the reason. In duck life, you train your duckling in various skills to win races and become the ultimate duck champion. You start by feeding your duck sand to force him to race for longer. Wait, what? Is this ethical? Whatever. I'm too slow to beat the other ducks in a race right now, so I'll train the duck while I practice Jumper. I've developed some strategies and practiced quite a bit, and after way too many fails near the end, I managed to defeat Jumper. Hooray, I did it. The next level I'll try to beat is Electrodynamix. You know, the best main level with the most popular song on all of Newgrounds. Okay, let me roll the wheel. Oh, glow. That shouldn't be that bad. Bro, it's so bright! I can't see! This part is actually invisible, what?! Yeah, it was a lot worse than I thought. On top of just hurting my eyes, it also made several parts basically impossible to see. After a bunch of training, I had finally collected enough money to afford the ultimate energy source for the duck. Meth-infused sand! It's genius! If you can make the duck trip out, he won't even realize that the only reason for you keeping him alive is so that you can force him to run races for you so you can make money to fix your farm. See? Look how addicted he is! This meth sand, and the performance-enhanced training we were forcing the duck to do, led to absolute domination of the early races, but it wasn't enough. If I want to truly exploit this duck for my own personal gain like a good capitalist, I have to go all out. But I'll get to that in a sec, because on my very next attempt on Electrodynamix, this happened. Let's go! We did it. Only 3 levels remain. Theory of Everything 2, Deadlocked, and Stereo Madness. The filter I rolled for Theory 2 is called Retro, which... Oh, hold on. I'm just getting word that almost my entire freaking recording for Theory 2 corrupted, including the completion and almost all the progress, so I'll just show you what it would have looked like, I guess. It's back to the same old now. Train, buy meth sand, feed it to the duck, repeat. I began to max out the duck skills and began to inch closer to being ready. I conquered the second tournament and the third. All that remained was to become duck champion, once and for all. But we'll do that later. Finally, I began my progress on Deadlocked. Unfortunately, I got the hardest filter, Tiny Planet. For like, kind of the finale. Nah, it's not gonna be that hard. Deadlocked is like my favorite level. I've beaten it like 12 times. No, I died. Locked with this right now. Kind of. Yo, wait, I'm no. I feel like Matt No! I give up! Never give up. One more attempt. One more, that's all. Doing one more and then I'm done. Okay, one more. I actually give up. As soon as I finished the level, I received a notification on Discord. Who was it from? God! He invited me to a server with 2 other members. Loaves. And fishes! It all makes sense. Why have I been playing Duck Life this whole time? It's because the fish got to me. Ducks are fish. You may say, that's impossible. Even though the ducks do swim, fish can't fly and run. That's what the government wants you to believe. I'll let you in on a secret. Just like birds, fish aren't real. They're robots engineered by the government to keep control over us. God messaged me again on Discord that if I want to be freed, I must beat Stereo Madness completely blind on the first attempt. I was shaking. It all comes down to this.